Fire, 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 fire.
Oh yeah! The Filian situation. Oh boy. Chat, I know, we're gonna watch a video on it since a lot of people are not privy to this. They do not know about this. Let's do it. The Filian situation is genuinely insane. Oh no, what happened to Filian?
Hey, what's up guys, Surf here. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the very curious situation involving the VTuber Filian. For those who are not familiar, Filian is one of the most popular indie VTubers out there. And over the past couple of months, she has been completely MIA from streaming, leaving many wondering when she will return. Well, we got an update regarding that situation. A lot of people are talking about it because
I was not streaming. I actually was out. I think I was eating food at a restaurant. I was eating a sandwich. And I was like looking at my phone and I was like, oh my god, this is real! No fucking way!
She has essentially wiped all of her social media accounts, removing her profile pictures and other bio-related information, and wiping out virtually all of her content. And people are talking about this because she is a very popular VTuber. She has quite the reach, and people are wondering what happened here. And because she did not provide any explanation before going, people's imaginations are running wild, and we're hearing all kinds of reasons people are coming up with, including her just sailing off into the sunset after a successful career, to her being deported, to her being sued, to her just doing—
I don't know anything personally, for the record. I DM'd starting when she disappeared. I DM'd her on Christmas. No responses, absolutely nothing. And every 30 days, maybe a little bit longer than that, I'll just be like, hey, Filian, I hope you're doing all right. We miss you. You're awesome. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I don't know. I miss her. And I hope she's doing all right. She doesn't respond to anybody. Well, I don't know. Maybe some people are lying, but I'm just saying, like, because maybe they're lying because they don't want to, like, you know, feed into rumors and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I've not heard anything.
An elaborate troll to come back with a simple rebrand.
Like, no, I'm not.
We really don't know. But what we do know is, on her
DMs.
last stream in December on her now wiped Twitch account, she did a, I guess, final stream as of the moment.
She did a really, really long collab stream for Minecraft, and that took a while. I initially thought maybe it was Burnout, but I think this was planned. Like, she wanted to do a big send-off, yeah.
Moments where she sort of hinted towards a break and a possible return in this clip right here.
Right at the end when she finally finished.
Oh, frick.
Oh. Yep.
I didn't think it would be this soon. It's happening!
Oh no!
It's time for me to go for a little while. I'll bring it time. I really gotta go. I didn't think you'd ever see me like this. You'll be able to see the world. My world.
So obviously there was something pre-planned during that bit.
Dude, I miss her voice, man.
She was trying to leave you on a cliffhanger. For what reason, we really don't know. But as time went on, eventually after months of no appearances, people started looking at her scheduled streams, including one scheduled for the 20th of April.
That came
However,
and passed, though.
Spoiler alert, she did not show up for that stream or the other subsequent scheduled streams.
Yeah.
And, well, people are like, now what? Well, here's what. She's gone.
That's automatic. Yeah, I figured that too. I figured that as well.
She has completely wiped all of her accounts, including her YouTube channel, her Twitch, her Twitter, her Discord, her TikTok, her Instagram, basically anything that she's been connected to in any sort of capacity, not just wiping some of the bio-related information and profile pictures, but also wiping out the content, probably costing her tens of thousands of dollars a month, and also, you know, removing a steady source of income from legacy views and things like that on YouTube and other platforms. So it's a pretty—
And it's devastating too, because I started watching Filian probably in like 2022, I want to say. And I was like nostalgically scrolling maybe, I don't know, 2 months ago. And I got a Filian short recommended to me from like 2022. And I was like, God damn, so much time has passed and now it's all gone.
Pretty serious move on her behalf, but of course, like I said, people are making assumptions.
Yeah, she's really good at marketing, I'm not gonna lie.
Right now. Well, assumption number one, did they get her? Okay, a lot of people are wondering if she was scooped up and taken away. The big joke here being that during this MIA streak from streaming, people were asking her friend Cha-Cha where she was, and Cha-Cha said that Ice got Filian, which of course, we talked about this back in January. Cha-Cha was attacked for this, called problematic.
I know, they're super fucking cringe. And she's so base for telling them to piss off, essentially.
Towards the current social environment we're in right now and how people feel about Ice. And she was actually pretty based in this one. She doubled down and basically said, I have nothing to apologize for. That was kind of a good ending to that, but
the best part is that she's South American too, of South American origins. Like, these people are such grasping at such straws. I remember some of the people like, oh my god, she's just a white woman making jokes. I'm like, you're so ignorant. You're such a tourist.
She is someone who's close, and a lot of people are turning to her, asking her for questions. Where is Filian? Is Filian truly lost?
She's
you know, pun intended there. But yeah, we don't really know anything else. And also weighing in on the situation is Neurosama, saying Filian's lost, not just missing. Truly lost. And you can see some fans saying we weren't ready. Well, that was the one theory, right? But there's a lot of other theories that I think are a little bit more realistic. The number one thing a lot of people are saying is that maybe she's just simply retiring, right? She's sailing off into the sunset after a very successful career where she's probably made millions, and she's just
I don't think so. I don't know. Again, I don't know Filian that well. Like, we've collabed before, and I think she's awesome and super fun. I think she's one of the most entertaining people in VTubing. I don't think so. I think she's like one of those people that, like, I couldn't imagine quitting personally. Like, something devastating would have to happen for me to quit. If they retired, why lose the passive income? Yeah, exactly. So, like, the wiping doesn't make any sense either. Why would you... Again, at the end of the day, if you're gonna graduate, at least people could be, like, looking at your stuff, and then you get, like, I don't know, a couple of dollars a day, or, like, a couple $100 a day, you know, just get fed into your old content. Why would you do that? Yeah, I think it's gonna be a rebrand. That's my personal theory.
Moving on to something else outside of it. That is definitely a potential reason, but a lot of people are thinking it has something to do with her model. Either it's a rebrand or something more serious. For those who don't know, she has a model that has a whole host of controversy attached to it, where she didn't technically own the model. It's a whole story, and it's caused a lot of controversy, especially with commercial rights to merch or anything related to the model. So some people...
And honestly, I think that was just a big mistake that she made, an honest one, because she started off as just a VR chatter. She probably didn't have a lot of money to begin with, and she just got the model, and when she blew up, she never, like... I don't know how to explain it, but, like, it probably just was, like... I'm trying not to put, like, be parasocial and put words in her mouth because I don't know what's going through her head or what happened, but I think it was just an honest mistake, and her popularity ran away from her, and then she didn't want to, like, rebrand and lose her personality because everybody attributes this model to Filian. Like, even people, so fun fact, other people use this model. They recolor the hair and recolor the uniform and stuff, but they still attribute it to Filian because she's such an icon, and that's what I appreciate about her a lot, is that she has such a strong personality. Even though this is a free model, people associate it with her, and I think that's what kind of happened. Her popularity ran away from her, essentially.
We're also looking at this slow fade out on YouTube.
It's the Neurosama syndrome. Yeah, I think that can be attributed to that. And with Neurosama, it's funny because The person who made the art for Neurosama was actually friendly with Beetle. I think it was Annie that made it, right? Yeah, Annie. Annie made the model, and then she just made her a new one.
And thinking this is all a part of a healthy
she was okay with
rebrand where
it.
she's going to have her own model and be completely disattached from any sort of connection to that previous model that is mired in controversy. It would set her free. She would have her own IP to it, and she'd be able to make merch as freely as she wants without any sort of worry about getting sued or facing any consequences for that. Now, somewhat related to that theory is the idea that she's in some serious hot water, and that has to do with the potential copyright situation. This is something that many believed was resolved about a year ago, but do we really know what's going on behind the scenes? I don't know. I mean, this is just what people are saying. I'm not claiming any of this is real, but some people are speculating that maybe she's in some sort of legal trouble with copyright, and as a part of this whole whatever's going on, she is wiping her social media accounts entirely. I mean, that is a theory, but something people are saying. Also, people noticed that the exact day all this went down, her Mythic Talents employment ran a 3-year course. And, Mythic Talents is...
It could be a coincidence. Again, I'd have to see if she rebrands. If she stays with Mythic Talent, then it's just like a coincidence. Mythic is really an employer, though? No, it's not. It's not an employer, it's an agency.
Obviously, a bit of a controversial topic, given what's transpired with the whole Asmongold thing and everything that's happened over the past couple of months. But nevertheless, a lot of people are looking at this situation and scratching their heads, wondering truly what happened here. You can see like a pretty interesting synopsis saying starts streaming in 2021, gains 1 million subs in a year, hosts the...
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when I heard about her, she was already really popular. Yeah, I don't know. I really like Filian. Like, I think she's an insanely entertaining person, and I think she influences a lot of people with her personality and her hard work, because she never really took breaks before. Like, she consistently worked the entire time. She started off with like basically a couple hundred viewers, maybe even less than that if I looked at it correctly. When I found her, she already had 1,000+ viewers. I think it was maybe like 2,000+, and I think like it just got away from her. I can understand how she got herself into this predicament.
2024.
And I can also understand why the artist, the person that made Rindo, also got mad. Like, I understand where they're coming from as well.
VTuber Awards, appears in Nikke's 2.5 anniversary concert, disappears without a word, deletes 10% of her videos in March, deletes all of her videos and tweets 1st of May.
I don't think shitpost watched Filian enough to understand what was going on.
Like a social...
Because she didn't disappear without a word. That's one thing. She did say something. She said, I'll be back. I'm gonna take a break.
Experiment or what? So I guess we'll end on that final theory that this was all just a social experiment. It was all just a prank, bro. And we were exposed to Filian, and she was just out there as a psyop and a learning experience for data collection or something. Who really knows? But this whole thing is very odd. Definitely, for sure.
They're privated? Yeah, but you can't access them, pretty sure. Unless you have, like, direct links, I think.
It's very odd, and for someone who is
actually, no, because if it's unlisted, you can still access it. I think privated means that they're not deleted.
Is very community-oriented. To go dark for almost half a year at this point, and to, without an announcement, just wipe her socials, which not only would cost her a lot of money through passive income and things like that, but also it would leave her fans pretty disappointed. I mean, if she is, for example, getting a new model, I mean, what about the old content? Like, are people not allowed to enjoy that anymore? Like, I don't know. And that feeds into the potential where there's some sort of issue with the model. Who knows? But these are all just forms of speculation, and I'd be curious to hear what...
I don't think it's a mental breakdown or anything like that. She also left the ARG. a little ARG that people freaking found and they had to figure it out.
You guys think about this because you know as much as I do. I'm just presenting all the ideas people are floating around. So feel free to share those thoughts in the comment section. But I think that's really going to do it for this video. Until we see something more substantial happen, well, that's pretty much where we're at. So if you like this video, please leave a like, make sure to sub, and consider putting on notifications if you want to see my daily uploads and also my multiple streams a week here on YouTube. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
I miss her. And then also, apparently the ARG people were like answering questions or something, or asking people questions. Where is it? Is it working?
Always thank you, Filian and ARG getting real deep, man. Advertise your merch as a voicemail. What if the number calls back? That'd be scary.
People are like schizo posting in people's streams.
But do you know the answer to the Filian ARG? 7. By the way, thank you.
I don't even know if that's real or not. I don't know. Like, did Pippa answer the, I don't know, 7? And then they like took that. I don't know. Is that real or not? We don't know. Maybe she's fucking with you. Write that down. Write that down. But anyway. But know something? I don't know. I don't know. It's just funny. What's the next number? I don't know. I don't have any DMs from her. Okay. I don't have any information. I'm just a snacker like you guys. Yeah. Only reason to stop streaming with body trackers if preggo. If some people would notice they move a little different. Otherwise you'd never know. She's not pregnant, man. Why would she make an IRG then to like solve it within a time limit? So like, what, she has to come back and even if she's pregnant? I don't think so. Yep. Okay. That was funny though. That was funny. Anyway, I miss Billion. I miss her voice. Banking on it taking longer than 9 months? You guys are insane. Oh my god. She's pregnant! She's deported! What's next? What else? What other schizo theories you got for me, huh? What is this? The Whatever podcast is about to sue this woman?
Andrew Wilson.
Oh shit. No, she's not she's not joining. No, she's not joining Niji. You guys are fucking insane. Why the fuck? Do you guys not realize how joining a corpo works? You join a corpo when it benefits you. She was already a huge streamer. Why would she join Niji and then not get like... You guys are so dumb. That fucking pisses me off that you would even consider that. No, she's joining Niji. Wasn't she military? No, nobody's ever said that. Ruin it from the inside out? No, that would be based. I would be more inclined to believe that.